Alright, I haven't recorded anything for a while from the Old Town Magic Shops, which later became Magic Max. Some may remember I've been named the official archivist. Before the internet days, Old Town Magic Shop sent out newsletters through the snail mail, and I'm gonna do a video with that on my regular YouTube channel here. So if people want me to demonstrate magic, this is not the video. I've gone through catalogs before, all the catalogs from Magic Max. Just reading the catalog to, I guess, sort of preserve the history. I don't know, but this is what we're going to do with the flash papers. I have every flash paper, I believe. So I'm going to go through these as fairly quick as I can. You see something you're interested in, pause the video, screenshot, whatever. We'll go through as much as we can. Maybe this will be 2 videos, who knows. Howie the Haunted Hank. Got it right there. You have a lot of fond memories shopping at Old Town, which later became Magic Max. A lot of great times, a lot of great magic, a lot of money spent. The only hobby I've ever had that I never got tired of. And I never will. So we'll just go through these. Oh, Don Arthur, he sold me my first trick. And several afterwards. So this is the linking paper clips with the dollar bill. I taught this on my YouTube. I also added the rubber band in there. Heading materializes. You can see that before he's passing, Heading was looking to do a magic theme park in the Orlando area, but he passed away before it happened. The classic gags here. This, yeah. So yeah, this will be going on not only on my YouTube, but also the Memories of Old Town Magic Shop / Magic Max page I created on Facebook. So if anybody is watching this on YouTube and you are not a member of that page, but you did shop at Old Town Magic Shop or Magic Max, please hit me up. Hit me up and we'll get you added to the page. You can share some of your memories from the stores. So, you know, going fairly quick. When I read the catalogs, I think the shortest video was, I think the shortest video was 32 minutes. The longest one, I think, was 47. I got 2 albums of the flash paper, and we'll see how far we can get. This is actually my second attempt tonight of doing this. I had 30 minutes recorded, but the dogs came down and started going nuts. We just had a big old snowstorm, and my dog Harry is afraid of his own shadow. And some plow trucks went by, and he did not like that. They made noise and had blinky lights. But yeah, he's a good dog, but I'm not kidding. He is afraid of his own shadow. The Karate Coin, yep. I have a video with that. Mismade Flag. Don't have it, but I thought about getting that, and since I grew up a professional wrestling fan, I thought it'd be neat to do this routine with Hulk Hogan's old theme song, Real American. Probably not the only one. Who thought of that? A lot of magicians were also wrestling fans. Business merger, yeah. Have that in my storage shed somewhere. I think it's still in the original packaging too. A lot of the stuff I just kept in the original box, or original packaging, or whatever it came in. Ooh. So here's building a stage illusion with cardboard boxes. What do we got here? Password pin. A lot of this stuff I don't know. Super chill. That was always fun. Flight from the Sea. And production panels. I do have these in my storage shed. Should dig them out sometime and make a quick video. I forget how many videos I have. But, during the pandemic, when everything was, all my shows were canceled, I just went through a lot of my old stuff and made videos with it. Needle through the arm. I loved when Harry Anderson did that. French guillotine. I don't have this particular version, but I have 3 or 4 head choppers. Oh, I wanted that when I was first starting. Always wanted to do a big Grand Illusion stage show, but a kid in the early 90s. Yeah, $450 was a fortune. $295, don't know. Always liked the levitation of women, but never did get that. I don't know how many times I've said it, but I've always believed, at least in my generation, any person in my generation, 90% of them probably got into magic wanting to be the next mega illusionist, superstar, Vegas headliner, like the next Copperfield. But along the way, you realize that linking rings, egg bags, rope tricks, card tricks are a lot more affordable, a lot easier to carry around, and more people can afford to hire you. My current stand-up show fits in one of those vaults storage chests, fits in the front seat of my car, and I can do an hour's show out of it. Siberian Chain Escape. I still use that. I get a bigger chain now, but it's a favorite. Flaming head chest. Have one, never used it, but who knows, maybe someday. Studio rocks are made out of foam, but they look like solid granite. Stink spray. Arm chopper, yep, that's one of the videos I shot during the pandemic, I think. Maybe I started before the pandemic, I don't even remember anymore. But I made a lot of videos during that time. Spirit slates. Never use those. Linking rings. That is my specialty. I made the DVD with Magic Maker's Inc. teaching the rings. Another coloring book. The Vanishing Crayons. Combo. Oh yeah, I think every magician has had that. The coloring book when they're first starting, and well, it's a good trick. I still use it. Card frame. No fake card frame, and that one is that a typo? Is it fake or is that supposed to be fake? Playing coin tray. $1.50. That'd be probably wouldn't even cover the sales tax this day and age. The Magic Shop, Old Town Magic Shop, first opened in 1987. So definitely before the internet days. And I'm gonna go through these. See something you want to read? Pause the video, screenshot, whatever you want to do. Hey, metal prediction board. I had this. I used to close my show with the stage version of this. Thumb cuffs. Yep, first bottom at Old Town. Still use them. Hooked $1. Yep, I do have a video with that. I used to do the Chinese sticks all the time, but I haven't used them in years. I should bring them back. Mini Stratosphere. I opened my kid show with the regular size version. Alright, the accessories, rope, collapsible hat, mouth coils, moon milk, flash paper. Mouth coils, yeah, it's getting hard to find those now. Needle through the balloon, electric deck. Yep. Brad on board. Oh, goodness. Oh, the star system. That was such a genius way to tell how easy or difficult some magic was. Run, rabbit, run. Adjust my seat a little bit here. Hopefully avoid that glare. Run, rabbit, run. It's a really good kid's trick. Forgetful Freddy. Forgetful Freddy is the highlight of my kid's show. It's a good one. Tea Kettle, yes, I do have that on YouTube. Clockorama, don't have that one. Alright, so wonder if this phone number still works. We're probably, well, definitely a new company now. I forget what year Old Town shut its doors, but a lot of good times there. Yep, there's the Howie the Haunted Hank again. Yep. And of course, I'm planning to make a video with that too. Turkey Turkey bottles. Cute trick. I've seen it done so many times, but I can't think of a good way to end the routine. I've seen everybody else I've seen end it. They expose the secret method. I don't like that. Let's build a hat. Scooch this over a little bit. Hopefully avoid the glare a little bit. Bengal net. Sack X. I bought a Metamorphosis trunk years ago. I think Sack X came with it. Candles of flowers. That looks really neat. At least it sounds really neat. I haven't actually never seen that trick before. Coin away. Shrinking dime. Candy's dandy. Some mass. Adjusting the seat again. Yes, I'm filming this in my jammies. And I just kicked stuff under the desk. Is that Marilyn? Oh, Madonna. Batman has been split in half. That'll make the Joker happy. Transmental, I use that a lot. How to Haunt Your House, I believe, I believe Dave Eaton wrote that. Soap, Production Skull, Breaker Away Crayon, Salt Shaker. I'll have to read more of these later. But if you want to read it, I'm doing the best I can to get everything in frame, and you can pause if you want to read something. And Miss Don Arthur. BB Stinky, I have that somewhere. Devil's Canister. Wanted it, but never got it. Rosary Stone. Catalog 2 is in the works. Catalog 2 is actually the first catalog I received from Old Town. Which really sparked my interest. There's T. Culligan, the Transmental, the Linking Rings. There's some stage stuff. The Catalog 2 was the one that really got me more interested in Magic. My first trip to Old Town, I got a Svengali deck, and then later I bought the penetration frame, and family friends that moved to Florida noticed I was getting into Magic from this shop, and they mailed me a catalog, and I saw all the cool stuff in there. I'm like, I want everything! I want everything! I did not get everything, but oh, you've seen videos of my collection, you know I acquired a lot. I have more stuff than I have room for. I still want more. Grab bags, champagne, rose. Oh, the suitcase table. Yeah, I was gonna buy one, and my dad told me not to bother buying one. He could make me one, and he made me 3 or 4 of them, and they're much bigger than the ones from the Magic Shop. See a Magic set. Can't really. Price didn't show up too well. Magic sets are so easy now. You get an internet download. Some of them come with a DVD. Back in the good old days, you actually had to read. Alright, there's the star system. Crystal Silk Cylinder. The double load pagoda. Yeah, I made a video with that. It's just so much Magic I have, so much Magic that I love, and I guess this is my way of kind of preserving some Magic or Magic history. I don't know, but let people know what all kinds of stuff goes out there. That was trick number 2, right there. I have that on YouTube. Invisible deck, love that. I might put that online sooner or later too. Static Cling. This the President George Bush bought that. George Bush Sr. Ministry. The Mark Wilson Complete Course of Magic is the book I recommend most to anybody getting into Magic. Rainbow Ropes. Never had those, but I've been interested in them. Fire Wallet, yo. I couldn't even begin to tell you how many of those I burned through. You live in a small town and you use a Fire Wallet, no matter where you go, hey, do the Fire Wallet thing. Set your wallet on fire. You know I can do plenty of other Magic stuff too. Yeah, but I want to see the fire. Vanishing Pole on the pole. That's, from what I understand, more of a 2-person trick. It's very hard to do solo. Multiman Parvo, I don't have this version. But apparently I own Multiman Parvo that was used by Jay Marshall on the Ed Sullivan Show. Princess Flying Carpet, I have one of those. One of these days I'll get that on YouTube. Not anytime this week, because, yeah, we just got like 10 inches of snow. Devil's Napkin, it's a fun one. Alright. So just go through here. Is this a trick to pick up chicks? Oh, we'll see. There actually was a DVD Magic kit out. I think it came out in 2007, but tricks to pick up chicks. And naturally I tried it, and a lot of the stuff worked really well for me. Perfect Monty. Wand through the balloon. So hopefully I'm doing this. So if you want to pause and read something, hopefully I got everything in frame for you. Ember ring. Never did those. Clatterbox. And the star system. Oh, is that the one where you're hanging high and tight? Is that where your ropes pass through your body and your underwear hangs out? Atomic lamp record. Quadriflex. I have a Quadriflex somewhere. I cannot find it. When you collect Magic for, I think I'm at 37 or 38 years, you tend to forget where you put stuff. Big shtick. Had one and then the dog chewed it. Surprising arm. I have one of those. Yeah, my dog Harry found it. He scared the bejesus out of me with it. I was half asleep, and he shows up with an arm hanging out of his mouth. Made me jump, and it didn't help that I was watching one of the Jeffrey Dahmer things on Netflix. Coin Yo-Yo, I just found that in my storage shed. I'll have to work on that. Tear apart Dove Vanish. Don't have it, but wouldn't mind it. But my last Dove died a couple months ago, and I'm thinking about getting another Dove or three. Arm Chopper. Crystal Clear Magic Capsule. Magic and Bag. Ant Farm. Let's see, a grab bag. What we got here? Try to keep this all in frame. Yeah, there's 2 albums of this, of the flash paper. So we'll see how long it takes us to get through the first album, and if I still have battery, I'll go over the second one. Maybe we can get this in one video, but I'm thinking more like 2 videos, but we'll see what happens. I might be surprised. There's coin one. The Magician set. Coin pouch, vanishing pen, misled. I haven't played with it yet. But yeah, there's just so much stuff I want to learn and put on YouTube, and I just love Magic. The Floating Bill, oh yes, the Old Town Classic. Yeah, I have a video with that. Rising Card Deck. Naturally, I want that on YouTube as well. 2 Rope Miracle. Don't know this one. Accessories. Alright, which one are we on here? Number 8. I'm going to talk about the Eden Live Acid Test and Soda to Silk. Oh, Soda to Silk was awesome. Dave sent me a Soda to Silk when he sent me a lot of the stuff when he made me the archivist, and so did Silk was in there, and I love that. The Floating Pearl, a smaller version of the classic zombie ball trick. I have 2 of these, and hey, guess what? It's one I want to learn and put on YouTube. I'll just try to get that in there. MasterCard. Spiked Coin, that's a classic from so many kids' Magic sets. Double X, oh, glare. Let's put that in there. Harry Anderson's Jumbo Marked. Well, if it's Harry Anderson, it's bound to be good. A Baffling Bra. Yeah, I used to do that all the time, but when I was a kid, but I don't do it anymore. It can be rather embarrassing for the lady. There's the Soda to Silk. When I first saw that, it just blew my mind. You pour real liquid into a glass, you tip it upside down, and a red handkerchief falls out. In this version, they used a red Snapple drink. But yeah, it's a great trick. Calendar. Jumping stool is fun. That's all. You put your foot on it and flatten it out, and it jumps up in the air when you take your foot off. What's next? A golden oldie, and I just added that to my show in the last couple of years. It works. I mean, just because a trick is old doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, there's a reason why the classics of Magic are classics. They work. Crazy Smuts. Magician's Helper. Eaten Alive Acid Test. Came with everything you need. I had a bad batch of chemical. It took 5 to 10 minutes for it to start doing anything with it, with that spoon that comes with it. Forculator. Another grab bag. Final Word. Unseen Forces. It was just past 28 minutes. Issue number 9. Oh, this is when he just hired Vern McCarthy. Vern had a great mind for magic. Creative guy. Lucky Lotto. Go through this. Oh, it's balloon twisting there. I know I had this one in high school. I used it so much, I wore it out. Computerized Magic. Rising Business Card. Got a couple of those. My high school friend had this. He loved it. He was mostly a card guy. Yeah, a lot of people have made a great living with magic and only using a regular deck of cards. Fortune Telling Swami. Oh, yeah. I used to do those things all the time. I actually used these to get dates, and I had great luck with them. A lot of success. I don't use them anymore. My wife would kill me. Linking pins. I don't think I've ever had linking pins. I mean, I prefer my linking rings. I like the classics. I think I have a great ring routine, but I could be biased. Oh, the no strings attached. That's the one I've been looking for forever. I still can't find it. Your spectator picks a card. It's shuffled back into the deck. Cards are spread out. You bring out a golf ball. The golf ball seems to come to life, moves around on its own, and it stops on the selected card. I saw that demonstrated in a shop at Old Town in Kissimmee. I wanted to buy it, but I already spent all my money, so I couldn't get it. And I've never been able to find it since. Pop-up tie, great for comedy magicians. Ultimate Mission Impossible, try to get that screen there without the glare. So if you want to read that, pause the video, screenshot, whatever you want to do. All-Star Prediction. There's a lot of these I just don't know. It's a portable amplifier. Oh. Mark Wilson's Complete Course of Magic. Recommend that the most. Haunted Bill. Hey, guess what? I'm going to work on that and put it on YouTube. Alright. Birthday cake to fit in your Dove or chick pan. Yeah. When I first got this, I thought that was my friend Toto the Clown. He told me it is not him. Silk Serenade. I have that on YouTube. Went to an estate sale and they had one of those rolling suitcase tables. It was filled with magic. This is one of the things in there. That, a tea kettle, a coloring book, a whole bunch of other stuff. And I got it all for $35. It was easily $400 or $500 value. Demonstration video. Arm chopper. I do have a video with an arm chopper. Tunnel of Darkness. Continue. Alright. There if you want to. Phism Flash. It's a blue flash. I've seen it. But yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with it, because it was, when I saw it, it was, just a flash, like somebody taking a flash picture of you with the camera, but there's no camera, it's just a flash exploding out his house. I've seen that, it was funny. An Astrodomus clock. Get that in frame there, with very little glare. Jambalaya. Unmatched. Alright, and Magic Assortment. Star System. Glow Loop. So much stuff I don't know. The Comical deck, very good. Excellent for comedy performers. I use it fairly regularly. Hellbent. A borrowed key is bent. Close-up case. The Obedient Orange. Hot book. I have one somewhere. Card Castle. I think I got a couple. Yeah, you can see it. There's one on my shelf over there behind the flowers. Mental Photography. Currently my favorite piece of walk-around magic. There's a liquid, vanishing, done with mirrors. A deluxe production bucket. I made a YouTube video with this during the pandemic. I produced a stuffed white tiger. Still, because during the pandemic, the most popular thing watched at the time was the Tiger King, and I talked about that because 10, 15, at least 10 years prior, probably 15, I actually had a job offer from Joe Exotic, but I was busy with my own thing, so I politely turned it down. And after watching The Tiger King, probably the good decision. But he was very, very nice to me, so I'm not gonna talk smack about him. He was very friendly. A human burp? Okay. Alright, what are we on here? Number 11. So we'll just do it this way. If I try to read everything in here, who knows how long this video would be. We just passed 36 minutes. This by Perry Maynard. He was a good Magical Mind, Ultimate Mind Control deck. I've seen so many people floor their audience with that. That's ridiculous. Spirit Nut. I think I have that. I think my 8th grade math teacher gave me that. Ditto Dots. Only $3. Okay, these are not good copies, but Fire Alarm. You had a little fireball you'll hold in the palm of your hand. I do have a quick YouTube video with this. Dave Eaton told me the secret formula. Best of Ballooning. Can't ever read all this. Scotch and Soda. It's a classic. And who's surprised to hear that I want to put that on YouTube? Dizzy Diamonds. Get this all in there. Flash Tips. Good stuff there. Vern's Viewpoint. Yeah. Vern was a very good magician. Brilliant mind for magic. Bottle Royal. Produce a bottle of Coke from a scarf. I have that in my storage shed. Sponge Blocks. Bermuda Triangle. Quarter penetration. Ah, here we are. Holiday issue. This was when their very first instructional video came out on VHS. And it came with all the props you need, or most of them, because a lot of it you can just make at home. I thought this came out in my freshman year of high school. I think 1990, and I still use some of this stuff. It's a good price. There's pen. Oop, there's that glare again. Dale Goshman's Spongeball Routine. Living Arm. Oh yeah, yeah, I have that. Levitation Sensation, I have that. Great. Used to do it, but I haven't done it for years, so I'm gonna dig it out again and learn it and put it on YouTube. If I had the time and money, I'd have every single thing on here, learn it, and put it on YouTube. Talking King, but yeah, I just love magic. What can I tell you? Keep the magic alive. So unfortunately, a lot of the magic builders, especially the bigger stage stuff, a lot of the people are dying or retiring and nobody's taking over. So bigger stage magic is getting harder to come by, unfortunately. There's no more Mac Magic. There's no more Owen Magic Supreme. I think, yeah, UF Grant is gone too. It's pouring over the news. Yep, I have that on YouTube. But the world needs some more magic. Magic done properly will brighten everybody's day. Dynamite Dog. It's just the same method as the floating bill, just using a blue dog. Transformation chest, I have that. I have that on YouTube. Substitute Magician. It was really cheap because it was just instructions. Regular deck of cards. Use your own deck. Use your own deck of cards. 3D Cat Ramen. Wild cards. No tier cards. I think my friend had this Substitute Magician. He loved cards. Coloring book, Vanishing Crayons. I think everybody has had that one. One of the first things I learned, and I still use it. Member survey. What type of magic interests you the most? Close-up cards, money, stage and parlor, books, videos. Stage and parlor for me. Over 100. And I'll go through this. I'm at the age where I need bifocals now, and I still haven't mastered the art of getting my head in the right position to read this. I'm looking through my iPhone right now, and some of these are hard to read for me with my bifocals. What is your age group? Well, at the time, 14 to 21. Now, within a couple months, it's going to be 50. Alright, there's another. You remember. There's going to be another column from Vern. A giant production box. A little giant production box. Alright. Color changing knife. That's a classic of close-up magic. Flash tips. Let's see. Never perform a floating cactus in the nude. Well, I guess that's a good tip. Treasure box. That was more of a puzzle. 1 out of 6. Flash pot. Had one and I ended up ruining it. Maybe I'll get another one, but who knows? You can't do a fire in a lot of places nowadays. Watch out. That was great routine from Tony Silvestri. He was such a nice guy. I miss him. Yeah, there's Watch Out right there. Oh, there's the Money Maker. That's another classic of close-up magic. A standard thing in a lot of kids' magic sets. If we do this sideways, I don't know, but maybe it'll make it easier for you. But I got everything in frame. All right. Hey, we're almost at 45 minutes. Piercing George's Ear. Yep, did that on YouTube. Hopping Halves. I have a version of that on YouTube, but it doesn't use this method. Vern's Viewpoint. So we'll go slow if you want to read that. Alrighty. Change of mind. I have this, and I think it's still in its original packaging. I always bought, when I went to Old Town Magic Shops, I live in Illinois, and we used to vacation in Florida 2 or 3 times a year or more. I would buy like 5 or 6 or more things at Old Town at once, and then I'd concentrate on my more favorite ones, and a lot of times forget about the rest. So yeah, I think I bought this in the 90s. It's still in the original packaging. It's similar to a bank night routine. Deluxe Razor Blade Illusion. I am trying so hard to get that on YouTube because I'm more of a comic performer. When you're playing with razor blades on stage and putting them in your mouth, it doesn't matter how many jokes you tell. People are just sitting stunned to silence and don't react to anything. Oh, Don Arthur designed it. Okay. He was brilliant too. Flip over box. Fit production box. Change bag. Clip card. And a list of books that are on sale. Another list of books. The mailing address. Alright. Oh, this is when Dai Vernon passed. I think he was 98. Dai Vernon was unfortunately on his way out when I was really getting started in Magic. 2 million coins, I might have those. So many things have so many different names, different marker, different manufacturers, but the same trick. Everything from Vern. Oh yeah, talking about when a girl showed him up on the school bus on the way home. And he put that trick on the volume 2. Multiplying bowling ball. That'd be a good trick. That's just a cartoon. Instant Magic and More. Oh yes, this was volume 2 of their videos. Some stuff I still use on there too. Piercing George's yours on there. Equal on Equal Ropes, which most of us know is Professor's Nightmare. Watch out. Showed that right there. Nuts on You. Oh, that was a. Where'd it go? Anywhere card. Deepest Thought. Okay, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. The card trick. Matchless Matches. Alright. Production panels. Have them somewhere. Okay, repair bill. Oh, that's cute. At least it sounds cute. Levitating deck book. Hey, we're about to be 50 minutes. Deck Suspension by John Cornelius. I have that somewhere. And more flash tips. Magician t-shirt. I still have mine. It's over 30 years old. I still have it. I still wear it from time to time. But you can imagine being over 30 years old as of the time of this recording. It's not in pristine shape anymore. There's a couple of little holes forming, but hey, surprise, surprise! I want to get it on YouTube before it's totally ruined. Never breathe fire into the wind. Good advice. Oh yes, Dave had a funny reading of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." I actually did this in high school for a speech class. It went really well. So just go over that really quick. Pause the video and you want to get everything. Unless you're a speed reader, then sorry, I'm going too slow then. Or too fast, I don't know. Merry Christmas to all talk. Santa's on the chair suspension. Okay. How much we got left here? We're at 51.5 minutes, and yeah, this many more just in this album. There's another album there, so yeah, we'll make this a two-parter. Oh, the Mall of America. Is this one there? Yep. The Mall of America location is the last one I've been to. Was the last one I've been to. It's the last purchase I made. Was in the Mall of America location. Bought their razor blade illusion. Ooh, Illusionarium. I used to have a really good routine with that. I should take that out again and start doing it again. Off key. Mental Marvel. Magician's key ring. Impossible pick balance. This is as far as I got the first time I tried to do this earlier today. Then the dogs were freaking out because a snowplow went by. We're supposed to get anywhere from 6 inches to a foot of snow. Started at 3 in the morning, and it's not supposed to stop until 6 in the morning tomorrow. Crystal Cleaver. Oh yes, these were. Yeah, not too long after this came out, Milton Bradley put out the Magic Works sets. Magic Works, and a lot of the magic shops were unhappy. It's made by the same company. They're all made by Tenyo, but the toy stores were selling them for a lot cheaper than that. And the magic shops were complaining that they couldn't even get them wholesale for what toy stores were selling them for. Squeaker. There's a Microbank. Cartoon. I'm having a hard time reading that because still have not mastered the art of bifocals. Hand tip. Alright. Shot in the dark. Another Vern's Viewpoint. Talking about Flim Flam Man, which was a really good card trick he had on Volume 2. It's a great trick. I still use it. I come up with my own story. My name's not Vern, so I'm not going to do Vern's routine. But you can do the same trick with your own story, which I always recommend. There is only one Vern. There's only one Copperfield. There's only one Penn and only one Teller. And there's only one of you. So make your magic unique. Even if you're doing the classic tricks, put your own spin on it. All right. Bride's Candle. Yes, I have that somewhere. I think it's in my storage shed. Beautiful stuff. Connect key. I haven't done it, but I've seen it. It was pretty neat. Long card. I got one of those around here somewhere. So it's a good funny trick. Space. A book test. Big man's thumb tip. Ah, yes. Close-up act. Volume collection here. Scotch and soda. Hey, Scotch and soda. Levitating deck. You have that upstairs. Thumb cuffs. Probably got I got several sets of thumb cuffs around here somewhere. Howie the Hank right there. I'm going to find these sets still sealed just because they look good on my shelf. Volume 2 is the Card Magic. I have it right there. That's it right there. And it's still sealed. It's going to stay sealed, but a lot of great stuff in there. Alright, there's another haunted house. Another Vern viewpoint. So hopefully if you want to read this, and getting everything in frame for you to do so, and pause if you want to read. Flame-O, yep, fire in the hand. So many different ways of doing that. I've had that one, but I think I burned it out. Sponge balls. Sponge balls were always a crowd pleaser. A floating gimmick. Yep. Needle through the arm. Loved watching Harry Anderson do that. I met Harry, but about 2 years before he passed. He was so nice. Autographed a book for me and took a picture with me. He was probably one of my favorites. Right. Dotto and Blotto. Okay. Mystery card box. A growing tie. Oddly enough, my dad thought about getting that because he was a school teacher and he had a sense of humor. Flash production. Jumbo Cubio. Get out of the glare if you want to read that. Space Warp. Visual coloring birthday surprise. There's the star system up. There we are. Real Flight. I have that, and yeah, that's another one I just never mastered, but I love it. It's a great trick and be good for YouTube, but I just don't have the time to learn everything I want to put on YouTube, but I'm still going to try. I'll just continue to live in denial. Yep, I'll get that on YouTube. I'll definitely get that on YouTube. I have a list of things I want on YouTube. Oh, there's that glare again. All right. Vern's viewpoint. So just go nice and slow so you can read this. Oh, video. Talking about video 3 that was coming up at the time was going to be all Card Magic. I have that video. I have a lot of the stuff from that video on YouTube with my my handling, my presentations for it. Loose hardware. Yes, we're almost to an hour. Oop, almost to an hour, and my battery is running low, so we'll try to go quicker. So, yeah, save our planet, say no to drugs. Be good for school shows. Side view to get everything in there. And hello, Mr. Glare. Hey, look, there's my finger shadow. Clearance sale. Oh boy. A lot of stuff. We'll just say a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Now there's that. There's their newest video with the card magic. A lot of great stuff. All with a regular deck of cards. There's it. I think my friend loved again that trick. Hopping chips. Soccer sliding card. So yeah, I'm going to try to go a little faster. The battery is running low. We're over an hour. Coin Magic Act 3. Oh yes, I've been looking for this on YouTube, not on YouTube, on eBay. Volume 1 has showed up on eBay, but it's all banged up, and they want like $200 for it, which, it was sealed. Still sealed. I'd make some kind of an offer, but it's all banged up. You can still find a lot of stuff from Old Town and Magic Max on eBay. I check it every once in a while. I found a lot of the original catalogs on there. Somebody's even trying to sell one of their old mailing envelopes with the return address for Magic Max on there. They're trying to sell one envelope which has seen better days, and they're trying to sell it for $7. A lot of the catalogs show up on there. A lot of people want $20-$30 for them. But occasionally you find them cheaper. I found 3 catalogs from Old Town. I think I got all 3 of them in a bundle for $20. I want to have all the catalogs in some kind of a display box because, like I said, Old Town is where I got my start. So I get a lot of sentimental value. A lot of memories from shopping at Old Town. A lot of fun memories, and I got one memory that I still give my mom a hard time about. One year we were staying in Florida. We were staying at a campground that's just right behind Old Town. Walking distance. So I wanted to go to the magic shop every day. My mother is not a magical person. Oop, pen through tongue. Got that on YouTube. My mother is not a magical person. Ooh, that'd be neat. I have a few drawings made, but one day she was just tired. Do we have to go to the magic shop every day? Do you really need to go to the magic shop every day? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, can we just skip tomorrow? Can we just skip going to the magic shop tomorrow? Just one day. Can we do that? Can you just skip it tomorrow and we'll do something else? She bugged me enough, and I said, okay, fine. Sure, we'll skip tomorrow. The one day we skipped Old Town Magic Shop, the one day I was not there, Sylvester Stallone was there. So, yeah, that was in the 90s, and I still bug her about that. Remember that time you caused me not to meet Sylvester Stallone? Catalog number 4 is now available. I had that. Oh, there's the Star System review. Run, Dino, run. So, yeah, we'll just, hopefully that gets everything in there. I think we're getting, still got a little way to go. Can't believe we're at an hour already. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get both albums in one video. Color through quarter, yeah, ITR. Flash effects, the string, the cotton, the flash paper. Alright. Linking ropes. I prefer my rings. Pen through anything. I believe I have a video with that. Alright, and the star system. Raccoon in the bag. The only thing I actually bought that for my dog as a toy. That's what I think. That's what We'll have to read it later. Cube. Thank you cards. Oh yes, those were neat. Learn ventriloquism. Enchanted hanger. Nightshades. This is a cute trick. Looks like somebody drew sunglasses on a dollar bill right on Old George there. You run a pen over it, the glasses pop up, and then you go back down. A phoenix stand. Illusions in the round. So I have so many paper hat tears. I have never actually used them or even learned them, but who knows, maybe one of these days. I've seen them, other people do them. They are a crowd pleaser. Gospel Magic. Polka dots. Mac Magic Catalog. You know, I think I've had that. But Mac, unfortunately, is another company that's no longer around. It's getting hard to find any stage magic anymore. All manufacturers are dying or retiring or both. All right, I think we're getting fairly close here. A couple more pages. All right. Ring Rapture, Rising Business Card Case, Spring, Magic Handcuffs. Sorry if I'm going too fast if you want to read some of these, but pause the videos. Screenshot. Right. How to handle stress. Right. I didn't even read those. I'm just trying to get everything in frame. And hopefully you can read everything you want to. Cruising cards. I have that right here. It is right there. Right. 5-rope repeat. Bill Slasher. Horrible Smoke. Quarter Go. Scotch and soda. That's $15. That was a great price. Color changing CDs. Record albums made a comeback. Maybe CDs and DVDs will make a comeback. I don't like downloads. I like getting my DVDs autographed. A lot of the DVDs I have, the magician is no longer with us. Here, try this way. All right. But a lot of get that in there. And curtains up. Oh, the wiffle duster. I think I have that somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we are. The wiffle duster. I just love this stuff. Maximum security. Oh yeah, I have that. Oh, there's the floating pearl. The key that moved by itself. Royal. All this stuff was shown already. Oh, this wasn't. Yeah, $750. That's for a metalism routine. Vern was, from what I'm told, he was a great metalist too. Cards and metalism was his thing. But another thing I kind of wanted, but the price was something I couldn't afford at the time, and well, who has one of those anymore? So this is the last page, and look at that, an hour and 12 minutes. So yeah, and my battery is low, so we're going to call it quits here, and we'll do a video with the next album fairly soon. Thanks. Have a great night.